Eric James, hey, Deke and Moats, what do you guys think of the flex games during the season? I'm suspicious now buying tickets to Sunday games since
Those
there
Thursdays,
could be a possibility that the game gets moved to a Thursday.
Yeah. I'll give you a couple ways, man. For me, as a fan, I don't all the way hate it just because I love football, right? And if you could flex me into a dope Thursday night game,
you won't get
like,
Colts Texans
right.
week 14.
Yeah, so as like a consumer, I love the concept. I think it'll be dope. As a former player, I hate it. Number one, we hate Thursdays because it's just a quick turnaround. But the number two thing is this: it sucks when it's planned. It sucks when you know 3 weeks in advance that you're going to be playing on Thursday. It sucks when you know 10 weeks in advance you're going to be playing on Thursday. Let alone me finding out a week or two before that my game is
they got to
flex
it
Thursday?
at least 2 weeks before, maybe 3. They got to do that.
Bro, what? That is crazy in terms of just like your scheduling to recover, like all of that stuff, man. I think it's just a lot that has to go into the planning of it when you're talking about flexing a team into a Thursday. Which team was on the road the week before? Where were they coming from? Was it a West Coast trip coming back to the East Coast? Like, I just think it's a lot that goes into flexing to a short week. It's different when you're flexing on Sunday. It's different when you flex to like a primetime Monday. But when you start tapping into those week games, that's the part. Like, think about how we felt even when it was flexed to that Wednesday night. And we're just like, yo, it kills you in terms of how you're preparing. It takes away from how you can recover. And those are the things, like I said, just as a player that I think of. But as a fan, I mean, I'm going to enjoy it because I'm going to get a good matchup. Now, you might run into some of the injuries. But if the dudes are staying healthy, does anybody complain when it's Thursday night football and the game is good? No, no one complains. We enjoy the game. At least that's my perspective.
As a fan, you're right. There's not too much negative. I just don't think it was needed.
It wasn't needed.
It's just not needed. I'm not
It's
really
not
for it, but sure, yeah, if that means instead of, like I said, Colts Texans, and they're both like 4-11 at the time, we get a Chiefs versus Baltimore, or Chiefs, you know what I mean? Two teams that are in it going for playoff seeding, or one of them needs to definitely get this win to stay in the playoff. Like, that's obviously more interesting. It's the only game on for Thursday night. But typically, I still have those Thursday night games on, even when it's two bad teams. I'll throw them on in the background.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
especially with people that bet.
Literally the only
I just don't think it was needed. Because don't they have it right now where every team has to have a Thursday night game? You could have just kept it like that.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Literally, I would watch them.
It's
good
like
or
the
bad.
whole 16-game schedule, and 6 teams make the playoffs. I was good with that. I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
Especially with how these players don't like Thursday night games. I don't know why you had to push it.
Yeah. We know why.
Amazon.
And you call it Amazon, I called it money. So, yeah, same difference.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I think the NFL wants to impress their new partner in Amazon.
Hey, Amazon, we got you on the hook. Okay, you want better matchups? All right, we'll give you better matchups.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. The almighty dollar, man.
AJ Martinez, draft day, not the same.
And the Broberian is actually correct. He says he seriously thinks a 20-game season is the goal. It is. That man.
I hope not.
They've been shooting for that. Like I said, even back when we was in negotiations in 11, man. They want the long regular season. It has been shot down multiple times. You see, they kind of did the common ground. All right, let's go to 17 regular season games.
You got to have 2 buys then at least.
Let's add a playoff team. Like, let's add that. They're trying to flirt with it. That is their goal, though, because they know the product is hot. And the product is a very, very small window in terms of, like, regular season games. So they're like, when you look around the league and you look at NHL, MLB, NBA, and how many games they're playing, NFL isn't even a tenth of that when you talk about, like, a regular season in the regular season variety. So I think that's one of the things that the NFL, they see that, and it is appealing from a business perspective. The problem is the actual labor people, the players that are out there, you're killing them. You know what I mean? Like, the more you put them out there, man, the worse it's going to get for them in terms of the injuries. And that's the give and take, the back and forth and stuff like that. But it's always about
we're still going to watch it.
Yeah.
If it goes 20 games, we're still going to watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they could maybe put just a week off for everyone, and then have 2 buys for each team.
Something, bro.
As all the games are being played throughout the season. Like, there's ways you could. I don't like it though. Again, I thought they just should have stuck with 16. It was the perfect scarce number. Same thing with 16s make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But slippery slope, we went to 17-7.
Now, Jeffrey brought up a good point right here. Jeffrey says for the fans of teams, it's bad because if they could flex any game into Thursday and you have a flight for Sunday and it gets flexed to Thursday, then that becomes a huge problem. Brings up a good point, man. We think of it only from like the local perspective, but if you are somebody that does make travel plans and you're banking on this game being a Sunday game and you put all your resources in to come to that one game and then you find out the week or two before that it's no longer on Sunday, it's on Thursday now, or vice versa, yeah, I can see that. Because, yeah, I guess you could get flexed out of a Thursday then, huh? Yeah, if they flex you into Thursday, they can flex you out of Thursday.
They typically do think about that stuff when making these flexes, though.
Yeah.
That's why they haven't been doing them Thursday. They typically they don't flex Monday night either.
Right, because
that's why
Thursday's
tough. Really curious.
It's very tough to do, man. Because at least on Sunday, you're just going from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or 8:30. But when you're talking about changing the day of the week, and then it's not like one day, we talking Sunday to Thursday or Thursday to Sunday, that is drastic.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a can of worms. There's going to be a lot of variables. I was going to say, do you just flex
because I like what you said, the two buys. I like the two buys.
You flex a Steelers-Browns game in where there's not going to be as much travel. But at the same time, what game are you flexing
out of it? Yeah.
I don't know.